apologies. I don't wanna be the one complaining. Long as you don't see nobody that I hang with. It's K-Dizzy, baby. What's good, Dizzy Squad? It's your girl K-Dizzy, baby, and I'm back again with another video. And as y'all can probably tell, I love wearing black shirts and hats. Because I'm pretty sure I've worn this hat so many times. I need to buy some more hats. I have a lot, but this one and my other black one, I have a lot of black hats, go best with this shirt. And I didn't want to be shirtless today because I'm shirtless a lot of the time. I'm gonna turn off the fan so that that's not making any noise. But so yeah, I'm a little just down. I have my SATs today, okay? I took that test early this morning. Glad it's over. I hope I did good. But that's not even the point of this video. I'm gonna be reacting to James Charles, recreating my followers' makeup looks, and then I'm also reacting to one dip makeup challenge, all in this video. So it's gonna be kind of a long video. Grab a snack. I got mine. It's melted ice cream now. But it was a blast from Sonic because they were half price today. So yeah. But I'm really excited for these videos. I saved them specifically to react to them because I just thought it'd be best for my reaction to be out there and for me to watch it and enjoy it at the same time. So let's go, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For the past few weeks, I've had so much fun trying out different types of content here on my YouTube channel. We've done a lot more vlog type stuff, we've done some lifestyle videos, and of course collabs as well, and I really hope that you guys have enjoyed them. But I've been really craving some time to just sit down, play with makeup, and get creative, and I realized that it has been literally over a year since I've done my favorite series, recreating my followers' makeup looks. Our family, the sisters, has grown so much since the last time that I filmed one of these videos, and also, especially after influencer, I have noticed so many talented up-and-coming artists on my social media feeds. So for today's video, I thought it would be the perfect time to bring this series back. I tweeted and asked you guys to send me your favorite creative makeup looks that you've done. So today I'm gonna sit down, get creative, and recreate my followers' makeup looks. Let's get started.
I already know this is about to be really cool. I'm excited.
I got so many incredible responses. I've been scrolling through my phone literally all morning long looking at all the beautiful works of art. And before I jump into any makeup today, I do want to take a quick second to give a quick shout out and acknowledge some of the amazing artists that I saw. Ooh, gorgeous, beautiful. After looking through all the amazing submissions, I did pick 3 looks that I want to recreate for today's video, and I'm so excited to show you guys them. So let's go ahead and get started. The first look that I saw that I really want to recreate today is this one from Pomade XO. Now, after renovating my house for the last 9 months, honestly, a last thing that I want to look at is a blueprint, but when I saw this makeup look, I thought it was so cool. I really wanted to be an architect when I was younger as well, so I thought that I would give this look a try. Okay, you guys, I just went ahead and zoomed you in so you can see the details of this makeup look today. Obviously, I already have my base on because this look is going to be mostly focused on the eye and, of course, the lip detail as well. So I'm first going to grab a Anastasia brow pencil, literally any color, and just start to sketch out the shape that I want to go for of like the ripped blueprint. And this is kind of going to be messy. It might have been too big. Shoot, was that too big? It's okay, whatever. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to glue down my eyebrow. I don't want to. Do it. Well, let me see first if I could actually like do this without gluing it down. If I just like stick this into white paint, go like this.
When people literally do like scribbles and make it like connected, you can see it looks like
oh my god, wow, that worked way better than I was anticipating. Oh my god, are you literally kidding me with that? Okay, now I'm gonna take a flat top concealer brush just like this and dip into some nice blue body paint. And then I'm gonna carve out my brow just like I normally would using concealer, but with blue instead. Okay, then once I have that brow shape pretty much defined, I'm just going to go in and fill in the entire rest of this area that I drew with the eyeliner in blue.
Right now.
Now while this body paint is still a little bit wet, I'm going to use that same exact flat top brush and dip into a little bit of black. I'm basically just going to start shading the outside edges that we created and blend the inwards. That way it gives that 3D type of
Yo.
Now still before we set up with powder,
His followers are so talented.
And dip into a little bit of the
y'all are talented too, I'm sure. Let me know down below what you guys' talent is.
I guess lighter.
I seriously want to know.
I'm going to dip into Brother. This is literally like the perfect blueprint shade. And I'm basically just going to set the entire thing in place. So I'm just going to do literally the same thing that I did beforehand, grabbing the white shade, Flashback, and adding in some cute little highlights. Wow, that did literally nothing. Okay, maybe a little bit of playground. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Now I'm basically just gonna go with a tiny little pencil brush, just like this, and grab some Spooky from the palette.
The anxiety comes in when you have to do the other eye.
I'm actually gonna grab some more of the white paint on the back of my hand. I'm gonna grab a tiny little liner brush. I'm gonna use this brush to create the little grid that goes on the blueprint. Oh my gosh. I hate doing little detail work like this. I'm just not very good at it.
So good. Really straight.
Unlike me.
Oh, period.
The reason why I wanted to do the white lines first, by the way, is that
Hyping him
because
up.
technically the black shadow that we have would be caused because of the 3D effect. By putting down the white lines first and then shading over top with black, it shows that the white lines are on the paper. We're going to take our pencil brush and go in and shade some nice black around the edges. So now that we have the shading and the lines done, basically what we're now going to do is add in the cute little like drawing details inside of the blueprint. Now, basically this would just be like the measurements of like my eye and my brow, I think. So I'm just going to try to do this. Some of the people that were tweeting me photos today, like the looks were absolutely insane. I'm just sitting there like, how do people even accomplish that? Like I'm struggling writing 120 on my freaking brow bone. How do you do that? Okay, so this is basically the eyeshadow portion of this look all complete, but we do have one step left, which is going to be lashes. Now, I'm gonna grab a pair of Lily Lashes Miamis. Now, I've already worn these, so it's okay if they get messed up. And I'm going to dip my spoolie that I already used to do my brow into white paint and start painting the lash. Basically, I'm just grabbing this paint on my hand, and then I'm going to start putting it on the lash, just like that. Now, with the excess paint on my spoolie, I'm just going to go in my actual lashes with this. Wow, this looks so cool. Are you kidding me? Oh wow, it's really uncomfortable to wear though. What the fuck? Now that the lash is all on, I now have to go in and add the white outline to the paper. And the final last step of this, thank God.
It looks so real.
Way longer than expected. It's going to be
like you're looking
another
inside
flat
of
top
him,
shader
and
brush
it's
and
like
then into the dark brown shade in the palette and putting a shadow right below this white edge. Okay, you guys, this blueprint makeup look is looking so cool so far, but this took me way longer than expected, and we still have a little bit more to go. I want to do the lip portion on the other side, just like Brie did. So I'm going to cut, hopefully stay sane, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Okay, you guys, we are back, and we have followed the blueprint plans to a T, and that is this blueprint-inspired look by Brie Monet XO, all complete. You guys saw me do the eyes on camera, and obviously for the lips, I did the same exact technique. For the measurement, I put 0.5 fluid ounces, being the amount of filler that is in my lips, and I absolutely love how this look turned out. It was honestly a little bit more difficult than I had originally anticipated. Brie, I love you so much. Thank you for submitting your look, and let's go ahead and move on to the next. We're back. I washed off the makeup look and put on my fresh base, and we're ready to go for look number 2. And this one I am very, very excited for because we are doing a smoky eye, but not just a typical smoky eye. This look by Adrienne Bautista I thought was so cool. I've done a few different flame looks in the past, but they've always been like 3D, like cartoon style flames, and I've never tried to do anything actually realistic like this. I think that this looks so cool. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm first going to start off by grabbing a black gel liner. This one happens to be from Morphe in the shade Jet. You can use code James for 10% off. I'm basically just going to grab a flat top concealer brush. This one is the M224. I'm just going to grab my cream liner and just start going in. Oh my god, I'm scared. And we want this to actually look messy because this is going to help create that smoke effect. Oh! That kind of looks good. Now I'm just going to take
it looks like ashes, like ashes from the fire.
Ow! Spooky from the palette, and I'm just going to use this to set some of those areas in place and also smudge it out and blend it further. Okay, I'm also going to use this block and put it in my waterline.
Really good.
That was cute. Now that we have the black base on there, basically what I'm just going to do is go in with some red and yellow paints and just start adding in the flames. We're going to start off with the yellow just because it's the lighter of the two colors. Just start stamping this on there randomly. This looks Absolutely terrible. Oh my god, this looks like literal trash. This is not what I want.
Yeah, dude.
This is not what I planned.
I'm dead.
Just gotta say.
Not High School Musical.
I
Sharpay.
set it in place using. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Wow, my palette really just is that girl. This kind of looks decent, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks better than it did.
Okay, so for lashes, I just found this pair of ginormous little flared ones
Yeah,
right
it
here.
looks
I'm honestly not sure which
great.
brand
It looks
these are
like,
from, but I'm
lava.
going to pop them on because I think they would look really, really good since this look is like so big and pulled out. Let's see. I might regret this. I also don't want the lash to cover up all the work. Honestly, it probably should be covered. And then I pulled the outer corner of the lash a little bit upwards. This is a technique that I learned from a lot of different drag queens, but this helps really lift the eye with some bigger lashes. Okay, you guys, well, this is one smoky eye all complete. I was not very confident in the technique at first, but I definitely think that I got it down, and I'm very happy with how this is looking so far. I'm going to cut to the other eye off camera, which is just going to be a classic black smoky eye. Then I'm going to add the lip detail using the same exact techniques, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Oh my gosh, you guys, finally I am back, and that is this smoky eye inspired by Adrian Bautista look, all complete. Doing the realistic flame technique was honestly a little bit harder than I had originally anticipated. When I first started off the eye,
I think all of these are going to be harder than
but I really like how it turned out in the end. Obviously, we just did a simple black smoky eye on this side. I never really loved doing black smoky eyes because I never think they look that good on me, but let me know what you guys think. And the lip portion, I actually struggled a lot more than I thought that I would with this one, mostly because I couldn't really get the colors to look exactly the same as I did on this eye. I'm not really sure how that happened, but I think it came in pretty close, and in the end, I'm obsessed with how this look turned out. Thank you so much, Reen, for sending it in. Your looks are absolutely insane. Okay, I'm gonna go hop in the shower because scrubbing off this look is definitely gonna take me quite a lot of time, and then we'll be right back to do the final of our 3 looks. Okay, you guys, hello, I am back. The makeup is off, the base is back on. I love filming these videos so much because I get to be creative and play with makeup, but they are so disgusting. My face is
how
like raw at this
realistic
point. I've been doing makeup for like 12 hours straight, but it's finally time to move on to look number 3. And for this look, I am very, very excited because it's definitely my favorite of the bunch.
He's making it close,
really, really nervous because
but I still feel like their original ones are actually better than his.
But I'm going to try my absolute best, as always. The final look that I want to recreate today comes from a user on Twitter named Jamie Coburn, and it is this graffiti style makeup look. Now, I've definitely done artistic looks in the past, I've done paint looks in the past, but I've never done anything quite like this, and I am super, super interested to try this out today. I'm gonna take major inspiration from Jamie's photo, of course, but I have a few different ideas that I want to add as well that came from my head. However, those ideas that I want to add are the ones that I think are gonna make this way, way more difficult than it really should be. So, we're just going to have to get glam together and really see where this goes, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. For this look today, I'm actually not going to do the eyeshadow first. Mainly... What? Mainly because I don't know what look I want to actually do for the eyeshadow yet. But what I do know that I want to do is write sisters on my forehead in a graffiti style font. Okay, I did a little bit of like a sketch here to like see what it would look like. It looks like absolute trash. That doesn't even look like graffiti.
It just used to be more round. It's more bubbly.
Really?
I used to do graffiti in high school. Did you? No.
Okay, well I need to start from this side. Oh! Oh my god, that looks decent! With graffiti, all the letters usually overlap too. Okay, well now that this is actually not looking as horrible as I had originally thought.
It looks
So
good.
grab a little
Just gotta
brush,
add some more color, like darker color or
I'm
something.
usually setting these colors in place. I'm gonna set the
To
top
really,
of it
like-
using yellow. And it's okay if these are messy because we obviously have to add in the outline
that's
too.
okay.
Okay, this doesn't look that bad. So now I will go in and do the black
That really
outline.
ties it together.
Gorgeous, okay. Now I have to add some nice white lines inside of it to really add like paint highlights. That was way, way harder than I anticipated. Well, I knew that, actually that's such a lie. I thought it was gonna be harder than it was. Oh,
James.
yes.
Oh yes, Skittles.
So it seems like he decided to add a large amount of blush to the side of the face and then do some art over top of it. So I'm gonna do the same thing.
It would be really cool if he kind of made whatever his final look is, put it like in the background. I think that would be really cool.
Oh. I think that's what we've learned so far though, is the outline really does come to save it. It's getting worse. It's getting worse as I keep going.
Wait, so it's gonna like this?
I'm gonna move on to the eye look
Had a hiccup.
now.
Dang,
I'm gonna
it
grab
hurt
some
my throat.
concealer and put this on here as a nice base. Gonna grab some Escape and pat that onto the lid. Then I'm just gonna take another fluffy blending brush and grab some Skip, which is the neon pink, and use this to stain my eyelids. That's cute.
You should do a different color on the other eye.
Oh my god, that is a fun idea.
Like
So I
different,
just added on a winged liner
like, bright
using a
colors.
pink cream paint, and I'm now setting it in place using some more Skip from the palette. Okay, and I have to outline this.
It looks really cool. I feel like, yeah, that should definitely be like in the
Oh, the dots
background
really help
of his
actually
videos.
like really bring
Since
it
it's a white
together.
wall,
Kind of feeling like
made,
a
like,
blue vibe
colorful.
on the other eye. I mean, I can do like dark blue with a light blue liner, like a teal liner.
That's cute.
Yeah, let me
Ooh,
do
yeah,
that.
that's nice.
Okay, I'm well aware that this eyeliner looks like shit. So let's not talk about it. I'm really loving like everything here, but I just like I'm out of inspiration now, so I'm just like literally throwing shit on there.
Yeah, just
And I'll
Just
be
one more
nice.
thing on that other side. Just one more.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door. I didn't even finish the side, but I feel like this is obviously gonna be a photo that's taken.
It looks like
And it was like,
paintball.
good. All right, you guys, it has been about 6 hours now doing this makeup look. I feel like I'm going crazy, so at
Splatters.
this point, I'm going to hit the stop button and call it quits and say that this graffiti-inspired look by Jamie Coburn is all complete. I went into this look today thinking that it was going to be extremely difficult, and it was definitely hard, but I wouldn't say that it was as challenging as I would have thought. In the beginning, it looked like absolute trash, but the outlines, I feel like really
think
came
this
through
one
to
was,
save like literally every
like,
single
my
piece that I put on my
favorite
face. That being said, the style is really, really
that he's
complicated.
done
It's something that is so outside of my comfort
in
zone,
this
so I think that
video.
this could be a little bit better, but I'm happy with it, and at this point, I just want to be done filming this video.
12 seconds later.
I forgot to put on lashes. Oh my god! Okay, now I'm actually done, and before I start angrily scrubbing this makeup look off my face, I'm gonna go ahead and do the outro of today's video. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this, although this was a very, very long filming process. I love all three of these looks and how they turned out. I really hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah,
them too.
so I
Definitely
think
leave a
that was
comment
my
down below, let me know which
favorite,
one was your
and
favorite,
then
and also
this-
if you do
the
creative makeup looks,
fire,
please tweet me them, tag me in them,
and
and
then
I
the
really
other
hope that you guys
one. So
enjoyed
that's
this
the
video
first
as
one.
well. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and show your love and support. If you have not already, make sure you click that big subscribe button down below and come join the sisterhood. And finally, click that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. If you like to follow
Now I'm gonna go to one dip makeup challenge. I have no idea what to expect. But yeah, you guys, I told you my order of my favorite to least favorite. Tell me in the comments which look he did was your favorite. This one dip makeup challenge is 43 on trending, and it came out like yesterday. Okay, let me start over. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a hot minute since we've done a makeup challenge, but today we are gearing up for battle because I have been challenged by the makeup challenge queen herself, Nikki Tutorials, to do the one dip makeup challenge. Wow, take a shot and pretend that I just said challenge in that intro.
You know who would probably kill this challenge? James Charles. I know his ass would just make this beautiful.
The one dip makeup challenge is pretty self-explanatory.
talk
You basically
heavily on-
get one dip into each product
You
that
better
you use
kill
and
it.
have to make it work for your entire face. So when it comes to foundation, instead of doing 50 different squirts to get it really full coverage, you get one. Instead of dipping into different eyeshadow colors 8 different times to build up that pigmentation and color, you only get one, and you gotta make it work for both eyes. I'm definitely somebody who loves to cake it on and layer on my makeup over and
That's
over and
gonna
over
be
again.
hard.
So without further ado, let's jump in, or let's dip in.
I'm really excited to see
The one dip makeup challenge. That
the
wasn't as funny as I thought.
the result.
Okay, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, jeez. Now, obviously, these are never meant to be taken too seriously, but whenever it comes to these type of things, I have to come up with a little bit of a strategy. We're gonna go ahead and get started with my primer first, and I'm gonna tell you guys while I do this, one squirt, that I definitely want to focus on using a lot of cream and liquid products for today because I feel like they're going to go a whole lot farther than any powder related products. Full coverage creams and liquids you can blend out and sheer out. Light coverage you can't add to. Does that make any sense? I have to
I don't know.
use products that can Anyway, next step, I'm gonna grab the Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Custard. Now, I honestly have never used this foundation before. I know a lot of people love it. It's a cult classic, and it's also extremely full coverage, which is why I grabbed it today, because I only get one squirt So
Uh-oh.
that was a nice juicy squirt. Okay, I'm just gonna dip my finger
Don't
in.
say that again, James.
Oh, I forgot to color correct. Shoot. Oh, I'm already wasting product. When it comes to tubes, if it's one dip, do I just like get to pull it out, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty easy, to be honest. There's a ton of product on there. I feel like the products in the tubes, like color corrector, concealer, lip gloss, are gonna be
Look,
really
he's looking
easy
like a
just
pumpkin
because
so
they hold a
far.
lot of product in the tube. I also just put
fall
on so
time.
much of this color corrector, and I literally have barely any foundation to cover it up. I'm really not thinking this through very well. Let's try this now. Okay, foundation. Definitely this one here. I didn't put any on my neck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try to blend this out.
This is
see.
pretty fun.
How do some people cover their entire face with one pump? This is not good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I really thought that was good.
There's an egg.
Clarins Double Serum. 2 serums in 1.
Yo, this
with
is
21
crazy.
potent plant
I was gonna kill this. Okay, let me try some concealer.
Yes,
So
the hot Cheeto look
let's see,
for
there's a
me.
lot on there. Like, is
Now
this,
for real,
is
look
that
like
fair
he just
game?
put his
Yeah.
face
A little bit
in
there,
a big
little bit there,
bowl of hot
there,
Cheetos.
a lot of it over
The
here.
puffs.
Okay, this is definitely already helping. Wow, we really do love Shape Tape.
Next step.
Now it's time to contour. Normally I do use my, Anastasia powder contour kit, but I really do feel like that was gonna be a mistake since it's not gonna go very far. So I am going to be strategic and use some more Shape Tape concealer as my contour today. So I have to be careful. Oh, and then the nose too. Okay. Oh gosh, this is alarming. There's a stupid vein in my forehead right here. Like, that's so manly of me. It's making my forehead contour look even more unblended than it already is. Ew, why is that there? How do you get rid of that? It just looks so dirty. Okay, whatever. Time for powder now. Let's
Yeah,
just
you
set this in
can.
place before
I
it's
got
too
some
late.
too.
I wonder if I want to do any other cream things. Now, I'm going to give a nice, generous dip into there. Great. Just blending this all in, focusing on most of that powder in my T-zone, which is what gets most like sweaty and oily, and then using the excess on that puff to set the outside of the face. Okay, that little trick did actually work. Thank God. So now that
It
I've
still looks like he's putting a lot of makeup
my
on,
next
to
step
be
is always
honest.
one more round of powder, but it is like a pressed face powder. So I think that that's fair to do for this challenge. But of course, we're only going to get one dip, so I'm just going to grab a brush, and I'm going to dip in once. I was gonna tap the brush to like remove some of the excess product, but I don't think that I should, because this is like one chance to like fix the face a little bit. Now it's time for blush. I'm gonna grab my MAC Peaches, which is my favorite blush. Blush. I'm gonna grab my favorite blush, MAC Peaches. Maybe I shouldn't grab an orange blush, because I'm already looking orange. I'm gonna grab a pink. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Kylie blush in the shade Baddie on the Block instead. I really love this soft pink. It's gonna be a little bit better. You just give one dip. Normally I'd be sitting in there like, I'm gonna switch the brush now. But just to give an example, Let's grab this one instead. See, clean. This is not the worst that I've looked. It's certainly not the best. It's not the worst. Now it's gonna be time for brows. So,
Doesn't
normally
look
you
too
guys know
bad
I
for having,
live
like,
for a good brow
one-
powder. I think it looks so gorgeous and
one
natural
drop,
and nice.
one
But today we're taking a nice
stroke
road
of
trip down
each
memory lane. And
product.
we're gonna grab the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade medium brown. This used to be my holy grail product. I used to use like a freaking jar of these a week when I was doing my makeup. I just grabbed a brand new one, so it's nice and creamy. Now, luckily for me, obviously I do have very, very thick brows, so I don't need to do too much filling in. I'm gonna try to make this work. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab into this. Can you zoom into that? There's a lot on there. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the tails first, because that's where I need the most pigment. Oh god, this is already scaring me. I'm bringing it in right to
He's
here.
not gonna have enough.
So that's one tail done. Now I need to do the other tail. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. This is
Okay.
okay. Now I'm just gonna use the excess product
Okay,
to
he
fill
has
in
enough. Okay,
those
great.
brows.
I was about to say, I was
yeah, the
gonna be
brows are
worried.
gorgeous. Okay, you guys, so the eyebrows are done, and for only using one dip of the
Alright.
product, I honestly think
There's
that
an egg.
they look pretty good. They could, of course, be a little bit more cleaned up. Like right here is really just irking me, but can't do anything about
You
it.
said
Now it's time to
makeup
move on
today.
to the part that I am most excited about, but also least confident about, and that is going to be the eyeshadow. For this challenge today, since it is Nikki's challenge, I am going to use her brand new Nikki's Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. The shades in here are so beautiful.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to really get to
I like those
dip into them
colors.
too much today, but we're going to try our best to do a look with one dip.
Yeah.
I'm like so discouraged. I love my makeup challenges because a
Good
lot
luck,
of times,
James.
like, I'm good at that. So this one is like, this has nothing to do with like skill really. This is just like not good. So in this challenge, Nikki did say that you can use more than one eyeshadow, so it's not like I'm literally just doing one dip into one color and calling that a day. But you do get the one dip for both eyes. So normally when I do a makeup routine, I do one eye on camera and then one eye off camera, just to like save time, just because my brain works easier that way to like complete one project, then work on another project. But with this, I'm gonna have to do both eyes at the same time. I'm gonna grab an M456 brush first and dip into the shade Slasher. And this is gonna be my outer corner color. Okay, I'm gonna put this here and here. Oh wow, thank God Nikki made a pigmented shadow. Yes, okay.
Wow.
And now with that excess, I'm going to keep patting and like slightly blend
really cool
this
color.
out. Oh yes, yes, Nikki, thank you so much. This, I might be able to actually say this entire look. Okay, now I'm going to grab
That's how you
a
really need, for
fluffier
sure.
brush and dip into a little bit of Mila.
I know a lot of people probably bought this
Tone
palette,
brown, and I'm going to
after
dust
he
this
promoted
right
hers.
above that Slasher. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back in with the other brush, even though I didn't add any product to it. I did not add an extra dip. I'm gonna use the excess and try to add a little bit more of that Slasher in there. I forgot to do the bottom lashes. I'll just do a different color. I'll do a little pop, a little tap, tap, tap in.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand how I felt on this one, so I don't know. I have brackets on my fingers. I'm going to grab an M441 brush and dip into Redemption.
James
I'm going
has
to
Disney
really
references
just
for
tickle this
years,
brush.
okay? Not days.
Right
Not
into the
weeks,
crease,
not
really
months.
warm it up a little bit,
Years.
you know? Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. I'm definitely
it
not
does.
mad
It
about it, to
actually
be
looks really
honest. Okay, I need to grab a big brush. I'm gonna grab the shade Roxy Catan. It's nice. Dip into there. Now, oh jeez, okay. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Ivy as well and add that to like the inner area, just to make that cut like a little bit more there. Now for the lower lashes, I definitely think I wanna go for a nice pop of color. I'm gonna grab a nice dense brush and grab a little bit of, honestly I think I'm gonna use Mama Tutorials, so pretty. A nice thick dip into there. And I'm just going to, that was a mistake. Amsterdam, let's try this instead. Well, this was maybe not my best. Now, for the last step of the eye look, I think it would be cute to do a little pop of color in the inner corner. So, I'm gonna grab a little flat
giving me
pencil brush
Xenon
and dip
looks,
into
like
blah.
vibes. Because of the pink and the purple-ish color. I never even watched Xenon, I just know.
That has a ton of pigment.
Like,
Oh
you
my
know
God.
there's just
Okay,
those
that was
shows
cool.
where you just
I'm happy with
know.
that. Okay, you guys, the eyes are all on and are now looking honestly really cute. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Next, it is time for mascara, and of course, we only get one dip, so I'm gonna grab the Benefit Roller Lash. Gonna really. And I'm going to focus a majority of the mascara on my lower lashes because I'm going to put on falsies. Oh, I was actually able to get my entire lashes with only one dip. Come on, don't be shy, stick some more.
I think
Gorgeous.
James looks like
now
very
it's
good
time
with
for
lashes.
highlighter, and I'm going to dip into face from my palette. But I do get one squirt of setting spray throughout this challenge, and I do think that I want to use it now to give the highlighter something to stick to. I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus Gold Light, which I love, but
So
I
you
will
only get
say
one spray.
sometimes these sprays are like, for example, that one are not like full, so I'm going to spray it a few times and then just aim it at my face when it's like a full one. Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm going to grab
That was
my highlighting
weird.
brush. Dig in there, cheekbone, cheekbone, forehead, forehead. Anything left on the nose? For the lips today, I'm gonna use this Dose of Colors lipstick in the shade of Bury Me, which is selected by Drew to match the rest of the eye look. So I'm going to just really pull it out there. That's one dip. Okay, you guys, well, usually at the end of the videos, I say something along the lines of like, well, after several hours of blending, or after several hours of putting on makeup, or after lots of work. This, however, is quite the contrary, because this is probably the fastest makeup tutorial I've ever done. I didn't realize how much time that I must spend dipping into products, but I think that is this one dip makeup challenge all complete. When Nikki first tagged me in the challenge, I was definitely feeling
It
a
looks
little
really
bit
good.
nervous.
It
just
reminds
because
me
her and
of,
I are true
I think
makeup
the look he
lovers.
did
We're
on
very
Charlie
used
or
to doing
something.
multiple
I don't
dips
really
into
remember.
the products and just really layering on a lot of makeup to get to that final result that we all know and love. And even looking in the mirror now, I definitely am not the happiest with my base. I still think it looks pretty blotchy, but I will say that the brows and the eyeshadow and the lips really did pull it together for a completed look, and I think that I'm happy with the results. If you guys enjoyed today's makeup challenge, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below.
I'm in that now. Yeah, he did really good. He did really good for that. You know, like, James is... He's that prime example of, you know, it's not going to look the best at first. You know, it has to go through its worst times for it to get... I wasn't going very well explaining that. Anyways, because at first it was like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. But then he made it work. I just kind of knew he was going to, because if he didn't, I'm pretty sure he would have still posted it. It would be entertaining either way though. So, but yeah, it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching this James Charles little marathon special video with me. I don't know when this is actually going up, but thank you guys for subscribing. Thank y'all for staying lit. DZ Squad is lit, okay, all the time. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below what y'all thought about these videos, and y'all will see me in the next video. Stay lit. Yeah.
It's KDZ, baby.